Hello, guys. Hello, people. I'm here in Virginia. I'm in Charlottesville at John's house, and we work a lot. We work with Master Kit and listening to him and knowing what is happening was the time when Master Kit came to his life. I want you to know how Master Kit can change life. And I have a bunch of questions, and I want John tell you a lot of things about Master Kit, but I will ask only three. It depends on how our conversation will go. And my first question is to John. By the way, John is a famous American writer, and he wrote a book, and this is my favorite book. Actually, when I was advised to read this book, The Greatest Networker in the World, and I read it in Russian, in not really good Russian translation. When I read this book, there was my thought in my mind. This is the person I want to know. And I went to internet to find out whether you are still alive.
I am.
And I found out that you are 70 years old. And I said, oh my God, I want him to be still alive because I want to meet him. Can you imagine? Was my dream. And now I'm sitting with you, talking to you, and you are the one who is translating Master Kit into English, and you edited the books of Daria. This is the reality. And I have a first question to you, John. Are you a happy man?
If you want to ask me or the dog, am
I,
am I
I
a
know
happy
he
man?
I know he's a
Am I a
happy
happy man?
dog.
Yes, I am.
Could you tell the same? Could you answer the same way 1 year ago when you didn't know Master Kid? Can you just share with people how your life changed, how it was before or without Master Kid, and now with Master Kid?
Well, back in November of 2019, my wife, who we had two children, 17-year-old girl and a 13-year-old girl, and we'd been together for 20 years, married for 17 years, uh, told me that she wanted a divorce. So, the American Thanksgiving and American Christmas were pretty miserable for me. I don't know if it was the worst time I've ever had in my life, but it was close. So, I got involved with Master Kit. I, I had interviewed Donna for another book. Oh, boy, somewhere in 2019, and I was just tremendously impressed with her. And then there were a couple more people who were associated with Master Kit that I interviewed, and I just I knew that it was something I wanted to know more about. And I've spent 40 years in personal growth and development. I've taught from stage. I've written books about it. Um, I've been a coach. And so I knew that there was something going on, and I also knew I really needed it. So I got involved with Master Kit and started working with it in January. And it's all been uphill since then. I can't say that um, if it hadn't been for Master Kit, I wouldn't be alive, but I'm not sure what my life would be like. I'm happier today than I have been, than I can ever remember in my life. And a tremendous part of that is what I've learned in Master Kit.
When I compare women and men using master kit, what I've noticed that men have more fears than women. This is my observation. uh, can you tell about your fears? Did you have more of them before? What are the fears now? What, the state that changed because of processing the fears in master key?
Well, as I said, I'm a writer, so I've got a pretty good imagination. It's what I do for a living. And when it comes to fears, my imagination is at its very best. I can create marvelous fears out of nothing. I don't know if men have more fears than women, but I certainly have had my whole life has been. It wouldn't be inaccurate to say that my life has been fear based. Um, I would look forward to things and be worried about the negative uh, consequences that were going to happen, and I lived most of my life that way. And uh, what's changed is the realization of the foundation of Master Kit is everything in your life is a result of your subconscious desires. And so what I've been able to prove that out with Master Kit. And so now when I experience being afraid of things, and that still happens, I realize immediately, intellectually, that, hey, this is a subconscious desire. This isn't the truth. It's not true. It's not false. I'm making this up. And so, what Master Kit has done is given me the understanding that if I want to know what my belief is at the moment, all I have to do is look at my circumstances. All I have to do is look at my life and I can see what I believe. And therefore, if there's something I want to change, I can identify that and I can grab one of the tools in Master Kit and process that and shift it, transform it. So, do I have less fear today? I don't know that I do, but uh, the difference is that today I still have fear, but the fear does not have me. So that's a good way to say that.
You cannot explain within 1 or 2 minutes to the person what master kit is about. And when you start, people sometimes ask the question, okay, how much it cost? Some people, they say that 1,000 for a master kit is a huge amount of money. I don't think so. So what do you think? Do you think it's expensive or maybe it's not?
Well, let me go back to the first thing you said, which is you can't explain Master Kit in only a minute. I came up with a phrase that Master Kit is software for your mind. And to me, in a very quick phrase, that lets me know what it is. It really is because you use it online or in a mobile app, and it is software that is interactive and prompts you through, takes you by the hand through a series of steps to transform these limiting beliefs that you have. Now, I said that I'd been in the self help, personal growth, and development movement since the early 70s. And so I've seen a great deal of what's available. Master Kit at $1,000 for a year's worth of access to the tools and the archive library so you can see your progress, and the other support material that you get with MasterKit. Um, it's it's a ridiculous bargain. I was speaking with a marketing friend of mine, and I've been in marketing for 30 plus years. Um, and she's just amazed. She said, "This needs to cost $5,000. This needs to cost $10,000. This is too cheap." And I think the people who say it's too expensive, they really don't know what else is out there and what you pay for it. But so yes, you can comparative shop and see MasterKit's a great bargain. But probably most important is to look at what is it going to cost you not to change? What's it going to cost you to remain the same versus what's it worth to you to change that? If I look back a year ago and think, and knowing what I know now, knowing the benefits I've gotten now, I would have paid $5,000, $10,000 for MasterKit, and it would have been a bargain at those prices. So the thought that MasterKit is too expensive, it just simply doesn't mean anything to me. It's just not accurate. It's a steal.
And it's their belief.
Of course. But buy Master, spend $1,000, buy MasterKit. You can transform that belief, and then you can pay us $5,000. That's or pay Donna $5,000.
By the way, I'm here in America because I'm entering the new market. So 4.5 years I was selling MasterKit in Russian, and I did it great in Russia, in Kazakhstan, and other countries where we have a lot of Russian-speaking people. And now when we are launching pretty soon MasterKit in English, I'm looking for partners here in America who are willing to start a very interesting journey to build a really good business. So what do you think? What are the opportunities in America for, for my partners? Why this area is attractive, and why do you think, we really can earn lots of money?
Well, I think that MasterKit in America is ultimately, and I don't mean decades away, I mean years. It's $1 billion business. There are many courses and books and tools and videos and things that you can do. MasterKit works. MasterKit gets results. And the more people that have those results, the more that conversation is going to be in the world. Today we call that going viral. The more that's going to happen, the more people become successful. They in the areas of money, in the areas of relationship, and their health. And America is truly the biggest market in the world. We know about self-improvement. If you Google self-improvement, there are 5 billion pages. And if you take a look at the self-improvement market in the United States, it's almost $10 billion. But think about this. We say in America, and if any of you have tried, as I have, to lose weight, you know the phrase or the question, why diets don't work. Well, the reason diets don't work is belief. The subconscious beliefs that people have that I can't lose weight, or if I do lose weight, these negative things are going to happen. And if that belief is in place, You can diet and diet and diet and diet and diet. And even if you lose weight, you're going to bring it back. Now, the diet business, the weight loss business in America is $64 billion. What will happen when those people understand that if they transform their beliefs and then just eat smart and do a little exercise, they've got it handled? What's going to occur then? And that's just one market. So I think the opportunities for MasterKit in America are extraordinary. I dare say I don't think there's ever been anything like it in terms of its possibilities for the future. And now is a very interesting time. Now is not the time for everybody. If you need to have everything in place and you need to have um, all the T's crossed and the I's dotted, then this is not the time for you to get involved. This is a time for pioneers. This is a time for people who want to work creatively to bring this to the United States. It's a very creative time, um, and that's what's going to be required. But it's, the people who get in early, like pioneers, the people who get in early, they get the best pieces of land. And that's the way it is with MasterKit.
My intention was to ask only 3 questions, but I cannot stop myself. And
You have a fifth one, sixth one, seven?
Okay, before we finish, I would like to tell you a few words about the creator of MasterKit. So you know her, you talked to her, you are working with her. So could you just share your opinion about this lady, about this young lady who created MasterKit? What do you think about her?
Well, I think she's divinely inspired. Um, you know, what she's done is brilliant. And again, I've worked in this area for 30 plus 40 years. And
could you take your dog, please? Something wrong
come here,
with him.
come here. What's your belief about my dog? Come here. Come on. The dog has not done MasterKit, so he's got some beliefs about people, like they want to play with him all the time, and it's just not true. Um, I think what she's done is brilliant, and I did a course 12 years ago, and when I say did it, I created it, I made it, I sold it to people, I worked with them as a coach through this course, and MasterKit is superior to it. Uh, the thing that I admire most about what Daria has done is people get results. The reason MasterKit has sold over 60,000 around the world with no promotion, no advertising, none of that. It's all been word of mouth, because people who got results would tell other people about it, and they'd say, I want what you've got. And so I think she's done a brilliant job with this. And I'm very excited to be helping MasterKit and helping Daria bring MasterKit to the United States, because I just think it's the biggest market in the world for this kind of thing. And I truly believe it's going to be $1 billion business. And one of the reasons for that is because the money is not what motivates Daria, and it's not what motivates the leaders of MasterKit. What motivates them is helping people. And I think when you've got something that works, and your mission is, your vision, your dream is helping as many people as possible, I just think you've got the greatest future ahead of you possible.
Thank you very much, John. You know
You're welcome very much.
how I love our talks.
And thank you too.
Did you guys like our talks? If yes, just leave your comments and ask the questions. And if you are interested in buying Master Kit, so please just send me, text me, ask me the questions. And if you are interested in making business with me, so welcome. Thank you once again. Thank you, dog. Bye bye.